Well, looky here, everybody. Good morning and happy Tuesday to all of you. We're getting going right off the bat today. Not much of the lead-in time today, but that's all right. I'm motivated to get some stuff done today. General, congratulations on first. Yeah, I know everyone's taking a nap still this morning, apparently. We're all sleeping in on this fine Tuesday. But great to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. I hope everyone who's trickling in this morning is also having a wonderful start. Glad to have you all here today, and I'm looking forward to getting some work done. Today we're going to do a little bit different stuff again. If you were here for the last stream, you all know we went out to the Ocean Monument. We kind of started doing some work with that. I've been working on that off stream just because I needed a little mental health boost in the last few days, and so I pulled up the game and was just breaking blocks and placing blocks and filling holes and avoiding guardians that were shooting at me. So that was fun. But I've gotten a fair bit done. So we're going to pop out to the Ocean Monument so you guys can see what I did there. But that's not really going to be the focus of today's stream. We're going to be doing some creative building today. We need to figure out the Enderman statues for the end project. And the reason is because we have to figure out where the ring is going to go for those Endermen, like where they're going to be standing and how tall they're going to be and how big these statues are going to be overall. We have to figure out the scale of each one of these statues. And yes, we'll figure it out. And thank you for buying the strawberries in my honor today. I appreciate that. Disguised Parrot, thank you so much for the hydrate. That's a great way to start off stream. I appreciate it. And first time in the chat, welcome in. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Glad to have you. Feel free to keep chatting it up today or just lurk, listen, and watch. Whatever you're in the mood for is totally fine. Absolutely a great way to start off stream. Thank you for that. Alrighty, so I want to get straight away into the game here. We can keep talking and visiting as people start trickling in this morning, but for sure I want to get us going. So, we're at the house right now. Hydration is overrated. I politely disagree. Hydration, very important. Let's go ahead. We're going to come out here real quick. We're going to drop some supplies off. I have been doing a bit of trading with our villagers, utilizing some of my clerics, or not clerics, librarians that have like very good prices on squid ink. So, you know, 1 squid ink for 1 emerald. So I was able to trade a bunch with them, got a bunch of glass. You're drinking some chocolate milk right now, so no. Chocolate milk, very good as well. If you guys remember when we left off stream last time, we had just finished this quarter of the glass wall. And you can see it now goes all the way to the half. And I've even footprinted, let's see if I can see it here. I've footprinted the glass right here all the way around. So we have the whole circle laid out and ready to go. I feel like I'm swimming really, really slow today, and I don't know why. It's very odd. But anyway, so yes, got all that laid out. It's all ready to start placing this wall over here. You can see I've already done a little bit. I ran out of glass again. So what I did instead, while I was kind of killing a little time, waiting for my villagers to reset their trades, is I came over here and I started clearing some stuff out. And you guys can see there's a little bit that's been done. So let me come right over here and show you. Swoosh around here. Oof. I got 2 whole channels done here. So here's our minecart track, and we're cleared out to there. And then I have the next section of wall placed, ready to go. And then I have like sand areas marked out so that we were ready to start placing. Over here, I've got kind of this little corner of it done, and I'll just keep working on this probably off stream, unless we finish up early today, in which case we'll come back and grind out a little bit more. But yeah, so this is coming along, and this is great because once we get this all done, that means we'll have a lot more drops for our sea lanterns, which we need for our end project, and that was the whole point of what we were doing, was getting more stuff for the end project. So let me go ahead and drop right down in here real quick. We're going to go drop off all this stuff that's for this project, because we don't need it. And you guys will notice I've got conduits now at all 4 points all the way around. So the whole area is all underwater breathing safe. We have it all lit up. We can see what we're doing, which is very nice, let me tell you. All right, so let's see. We'll put our sponge and our shroom lights there, and then we'll drop some of this sand right here. We're ready to go. We can also drop our hoe in here. Do I have room? Maybe, possibly. Let's see what we look like in here. Yeah, we're just going to put it right here. This is for breaking up our sponges after they're all done and wet and ready to go dry out. We still have enough of this to do, so let's just get everybody organized. And we are going to head to the end. So we're going to utilize this nether portal here, which let me tell you, this has been a joy and a half to have while I've been drying sponges out, because I just pop in the little room that we end up in right here. I just lay the sponges, drop them, and we're set. Oh, look. One sponge here. We will take that. Thank you. Just for the moment, I'll put those here. I'll probably forget they're here forever and ever, but that's all right. What are you going to do? But anyway. So yeah, right here, it's great. I can just drop the sponges right here, break them, and head right back. And then if I need to go to the end, which I did a couple of times because my elytra was down to like half durability. Whoops. Kind of wasn't paying attention. I really should have been. We just come right back up here. We go up to our nether hub, and then from right here, we go down to the end portal and we recharge. It works out really nicely. Right down here. Quick zoomy flight. Covering all sorts of ground. One of these days I need to actually go out of our end portal and mark the coordinates. I never did. Go figure. So I don't know what the coordinates of our end portal room are. And that way we can plot it out on the map and be like, here is our portal right here. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna pause when we get there, and we're gonna put it on one of our magical hot pink sticky notes. All right, so right here. And yeah, the music is a vibe today. I wasn't sure what to put on, but it just kind of felt good. And I thought, you know what, why the heck not? Let's go with it. Nice. All right, so -2, 3, 4, 5. I like that. 12 way down underground, and -72. So that is our end portal number 1. And I say number 1 because, of course, there's multiple in the world. One of these days, we'll go hunting for another one. Maybe after this end project is done. That'd be kind of nice. All right, so right here, we are going to put, right where I'm standing, is it right here? Yes. We're going to create a waypoint, and I can do, I think I can change this. Will it let me change this? Yes, okay. And we're gonna do dark green, why not? And portal number 1. Beautiful. Looking ahead to a busy day. I have to get my bike first and phone issues sorted. Oh no, phone issues are never good. I hope that you're able to get that squared away pretty quickly. All right, so for reference, here is home over here, and there's the end portal. So we're almost a straight shot to that end portal. And it's funny because we took a very roundabout way to get there and hunted around and everything. So we may have to go back to that location and actually like create an entrance that goes to it. Like I would love to make like a nice circular staircase that leads down, like a decorative one. I think that'd be really fun. Gotta get your bike fixed. Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Well, that'll be nice because once you have your bike, it'll make it a lot easier for you to get around and do stuff around town. Working on cross stitch for some inner peace. Ugh, I appreciate a nice moment of zen for sure. All right, so back into the end. So much of the end, my goodness. So much yellow. So what we're doing today, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna check out where these portals are. We need to check the height off of the pretty much the main layer here. Because actually not even the main layer. We're going to figure out kind of the platform here because we want our Endermen to be tall enough to stand. Oh, geez. I was not prepared for that. Holy cow. That guy just like spawned right in front of me. Wow, I was not ready for that. Okay. What I was trying to say is we need to figure out where the platform's going to go that the Endermen stand up, you know, there, and their little arms are just straight down holding it. So I gotta figure out exactly like where the current coordinates are, and then we can figure it out. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have any blocks on me at the moment, of course. Why would I have blocks on me? That would make this way too easy. So let's just grab some of these blocks real quick. We gotta remove them anyway. Might as well use them. I kind of wonder whatever happened to our other little guy floating around there. I wonder if he ever hit the edge and blew up. Our poor misguided TNT duper that I built going the wrong direction. It's out over the void somewhere, just chugging along in those unrendered chunks, just waiting for us to return to rescue it. All right, how many do we have? We have 62 blocks. That should be plenty. So we just got to get up there and see the chords. And this one's fine. Well, maybe, possibly. Let me see. Kind of, sort of, not really, not the best one. Okay, let's find one that's somewhat, like, with stuff right here. Okay, I don't like that I'm right here because of these Endermen that are here, but what are you gonna do? Are we under? Yes, we are under. Okay, perfect. We're going to go up right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so 19 blocks up from ground level, basically, is where that is. So we're calling that the ground level because that puts them somewhat close to our main platform there, which is right there. Okay, so let me write this down real quick here. We're pulling out the list pad, okay, because we have lots to write here. So the end portal is 19 blocks up from where? From what we consider the ground. That may or may not adjust, we'll see. Because we have to figure out exactly the dimensions that we're going with. I found a nice little dimension breakdown of Endermen. I don't know if it's right. We're going to build a few of them exactly as it's written that I found online, and then we're going to try and, you know, increase scale exponentially and see what happens. It may or may not go well. I don't know. All right, so we're going to exit right there. We're going to leave this world. We're going to go into our creative world here, super flat creative. This is the one I like to use for just building stuff. As you can see, there's lots going on here. We got a little village here. This is where I was working out all of my sound bugs back in the day. It was great because I could get all the mob sounds. I could have music playing. I could put in all sorts of stuff in here. It's great. So let's go ahead and actually, you know what? We're going to get rid of this. We're going to, I think I can change things here. Is it this one? No, I don't know if I can change the mods in here. I think Rattle Luck. Chancy, no, I think Rattle Luck. I think we have to have the monsters there. Pity. Good morning, Star. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Glad to see ya. All right, so let's go into the inventory. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do black concrete because we're just going to start with building our Enderman black concrete. And then from there, we're going to change it up. Now, let me go ahead and pull up the screenshot of the thing that I pulled here. Okay, let's see here. All right, so this says that the legs are 19 blocks tall. Well, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So technically, this is about as high as our portal right here from the ground. So basically right now we're at like the legs are that tall. So that's pretty snazzy. And this has it basically 2 by 2. So basically it's a nice 4-block square. Stream's going fairly well so far, nice and low-key. We're jumping right in to get started today because I really want to try and get as much knocked out as possible on today's stream. We need to try and get our Enderman statues figured out. So we're roughing it out today. We're going to do all the decorative stuff. We're going to make sure we have the scale correct. And yes, we're past 4,000 days. Yes, about 4,200 days right now. It's pretty snazzy. Ollie was up all night whining and being a butt. Aww. I hope he's okay. I hope he's not sick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're saying that it's four blocks in between each leg. So like that. Those are going to be some thick Endermen. All right. And like I said, we're not solely building with black concrete. I'm using all black concrete just to like rough it out. And then we'll go back, we'll change textures. We'll add some different you know, gradients and things like that because we want these Endermen to look really nice. A little bit more. Where are we? Right there. One more? One more. Okay, so it's saying that that's the legs, and then the body height is 10. So let me look at my little pictures of my Enderman here. I do have pictures of Enderman. So basically, like the body comes straight across from there. All right, we can make that work. Sure. He's fine. He just started to rebel being in his crate. I ended up sleeping on the floor to be next to him, and wow, my body is mad. Dude, seriously. The last time I slept on the floor, I could not move for about a week. It was not nice. All right, so let's see here. We're going to do... Okay, so this is layer 1, and we need 10 layers according to this. These are going to be some massive Endermen, y'all. Like, massive. According to this diagram, this is going to be some massive Endermen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sleep on a mattress on the floor every day. Yeah, but there's something slightly different about mattress versus the actual floor. Like the actual floor, pretty uncomfortable. All right, and we're just gonna kind of keep building this up. Oh, I don't have Swift Sneak on these. That's gonna be a bummer trying to build. Don't recommend. Although at least we can fly, so that makes things a little bit easier. I'm down for being able to fly. Good morning, Topinator. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday. Slept on the actual floor. Yeah, no, exactly. Actual floor, not so much. I did that a time or two with little ones. All right, and then we've got a couple more here. All right, cool. So that's the body. It's kind of looking Enderman-ish. We can go with that. You can barely move. Oh, friend, I'm sure. I'm sure that's not nice. Okay, so it says body width is 8, which that would be correct. And then the arms, we're going to add them. That says 25. So the arms go, so they basically come off the shoulders and they hang down, which is correct. He's got some fine, look at these. I know, look at those stilts. Fire. All right, and then let me go back to the reference. Arms come right off the sides. Okay, cool. So that's correct so far. Let me pull back up our scale here. All right, so then we've got 1, 2, and it says 25. So I got to figure out, basically we have to have the arms come out right about groin height, if you will, because the groin height is right about where our portal is. So we have to have the Endermen standing with their arms out like that. And I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do that. Maybe like here. That. Maybe like stair step the arms out a little bit like that. That's going to look a little weird though. I'm not sure if I like that. We'll figure this out. Wait, no, that does need to go there. This is very awkward, folks. Very, very awkward indeed. I like to build, but whoa, my map's having a stroke down there. What the hell? If you guys look at my mini map right now, it's stroking out with the slime blocks. I'm like, what is happening? I think the mod does not like the creative world. All right, and so it's supposed to be 25 long, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We may just kind of wing it with the arms, so that they hold the portal. We basically just need to get it to groin level will be where the portal is in between. Okay, so there you go. So there's the arms. That looks so wonky. God, what I wouldn't give for concrete stairs to make that look a little neater. But that's all right. We'll figure that out. Oh, you know what we can do? Because we're going to be using Blackstone and Deep Slate as like some variation. So maybe we'll change this to Blackstone instead of concrete. And then we can do stairs. So let's see. So we've got chiseled, or no, we got polished Blackstone stairs. We could totally do that. That's black concrete powder. That's not what we want. Yeah, so for sure I'm thinking like these would be good. And then we could do a little bit of this to just break up the texture, and then also Deep Slate. And then as far as the Deep Slate goes, we've got polish there. That one. Let's move some of these up here for right now, because we're not really doing a ton of texturing right now. What else did we need? Oh, we needed this one. And I think we'll do, actually, rather than cobbled, you go away. I like the chiseled, or not chiseled, sorry, the original Deep Slate is what I'm trying to say. Instead of cobbled Deep Slate, using the original Deep Slate, just as a little texture variant. Okay, so now we've got some options. So if we change this, I think the only problem though is that that's not dark enough. Polished Blackstone is not dark enough for what we're doing. And there's no other black blocks that we could do. Really? Okay, so right now we're going to ignore that. We're going to stick with our concrete for right now. We need to, like, figure out... we need to figure out the shape of our Enderman first. And basically, like I said, this is just his body right now. And then right here, I come down here. Yep, just like so. Let me... No, is it time set? No, time day. I don't remember. How do we do that? Yeah, time set. Day. There we go. I'm like, I know how to do this. I swear. I've done this before. Needless to say, I don't do creative worlds very often, in case you guys didn't know. The whole new world for me, people. Once in a blue moon, I'll pull up a creative world to work something out. But for the most part, no. Okay, it's goofy looking. I don't love it. I really, really don't love it. It feels very flat, like one-dimensional flat. Like I feel like we need to make them a little bit thicker. And we might do that, but we'll figure that out here in a minute. All right, so back to this. We've got his arms, we've got his legs, we've got his body. Now we have to do the head, and it says 8 by 8 by 8. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just kind of picked an arbitrary spot here. So is that the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, so there we go with that. We're going to fill this all in here. Our big-headed Enderman. Don't judge him. He is how God made him. I still wonder often what kind of fever dream the creators were going through when that happened. Okay. And so it's 8 by 8 by 8. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're just going to leave this. We're going to leave it hollow. Because why not? Just for the time being, we'll leave it hollow just because I can't be bothered to fill all this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we should meet up with the other side. Yay, I can count. Hooray! Alrighty, so while I continue filling in this Enderman's head, what have you guys been up to since the last stream? Let's see, last stream was Sunday, so everyone finished out the weekend, maybe went back to work or went back to school yesterday. What have y'all been up to? Catch me up. My day yesterday basically consisted of a leg workout, which I'm most definitely feeling today, and a bunch of household stuff, and went to Kid Choose tennis match yesterday afternoon, which he won, so that was really cool. Free from school this week. Nice. Is it spring break or just like a miscellaneous break? Like I know like in the UK they have like term breaks. So like between your semesters, basically you have a break. Easter break. Okay, so it is Easter break for you. Very cool. Oh, and did anybody do anything yesterday for Easter? Or Sunday for Easter? I forgot to ask about that. I know we don't need a torch, but I really don't want to deal with this becoming a little mini mob farm, so we're just going to throw a single torch right here in the center. Well, actually, 4, because I like symmetry. Meeting up with a friend for dinner tonight, but that's about it for the week. Well, that's not a bad week. I mean, I can think of worse things to do. So I'll take that. My folks came to visit, and my mom brought her new dog Amanda to visit. She was a sweetheart. Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that the new pup was coming over to play. And how did Ollie do with that? Was he okay with it? And Easter was good. All right. Okay, so that's our Enderman. I don't know if that works for me. Okay. Let's see. 3 up from the body. It's supposed to be the eyes. So let's see. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So basically it's saying that's where the Enderman's eyes are right there. Let me go to my picture. Get 2 crowns prepped today. Woohoo! Good times. Ollie wanted to play with her so bad she basically ignored him. She's like, Nah, I'm good, thanks. All right, so we've got, I definitely think like magenta glass for the main eye. That one's easy enough. And then, of course, we've got the ones on either side here. And that, I need to light that up. So I'm thinking maybe frog light. How would it look with the purple frog light behind? They did get to play a little bit, but not much. At least they get along. Now that is very important. It's important that they get along. Okay, so we've got frog lights there. I'm not sure if we do the magenta glass there, what we could do on the sides. We need something that's just slightly different tone. Oh, you know, maybe purple and magenta would be better. So let me come over here. I'm inside the Enderman's brain. I kind of like the idea of doing the purple here. No! Stupid creative. Too dangerous for my own good. Now, see, this is not right because there should be... Yeah, no, see, his head is too... There should be a space in between. That looks weird. And that's not the look I want. I want it to be, like, solid behind. So that can't work there. Let me see. What about concrete? What if we do the magenta concrete? And then the glass on either side? Like this. And again, we do have to figure out how we're going to do that. Wait, no, is that purple glass? Go away. No, that's magenta. Okay, sure. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. This still looks weird, though. I feel like the head is too square for what we're doing. Like, this looks really, really bizarre. And I'm not digging it. Like, I feel like it's the right idea. Like, the first part was great. The legs and the body, great. But the head looks way too boxy. Like, I want to take the front of it off a little bit. And, like, not have it so blocky. Like, am I right in this? Like, this seems very square and like it's jutting too far. Set that to clear, please. Thank you. And so like this one, let me see. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, okay. So what it is this should be all the way to the outside. He should have a little nose in the center, and then the eyes should be way out over here off to the side. Like all the way out to the side of his body here. Or the side of his head, I should say. Like this. Okay, so that looks immensely better already. The eyes need to come up higher. So, according to the specs that I have, this is the correct placement. What the problem was is that it was way over here off to the... It wasn't all the way to the side. He needed his little nose. I need to figure out some way to light them up from the inside, though, because I want those eyes to glow, and I'm not sure what kind of light source I could do. So, let me see here. We've got lights... We can't do any frog lights because the white is all that shows. Yeah, it looked off before, but this is a little bit better. Sea lanterns won't work because, again, same thing. It's a white block. What about glowstone? Let's try glowstone. Let's see what happens. Let's go here real quick. Let's put the frog light and the magenta away. Let's put all these guys away, too. Okay, let's see. Sea lanterns put like multiple layers of glass inside and front of it. We could try that. We could try that. Let's pull up the sea lantern. All right, sea lantern, and let's pull our glass back down. Okay, so if we put, like, do that, and then I'm almost wondering if we do something like that. Will we get a little glow? Yes, we get glow, but again, we can see the little bit of sea lantern inside, so that won't work. Okay. So let me get rid of that. How's it look if we put it right behind it? Yes, he's still seeing it all the way through that glass. There's no way to avoid that. What if I do this? The reason I'm doing a whole row is I want to make sure it's good and glowing there. You still see that little bit of the light from below it. So let's get rid of that. Maybe drop it down by 1 block. Or let's see. Put it just like that. Let me close up its little head. Let's see. Okay, and then let's do set time. Nope. Time set. Yes, time set. Night. I mean, it's not glowing the way I want. I need it brighter. It's very disappointing. Let's get rid of you. It's like the black concrete just absolutely destroys the aesthetic of it here, which is kind of frustrating. It needs big glow. Yeah, I need it to be like glowing eyes. And the eyes are not glowing. And I'm not sure how to make them glow. There's got to be a way. Let me see. What else have we got? No, that's not what I want. Let's go into the inventory. Let's just take a look here. That's all building blocks. I don't think that's going to give us what we need. Let me see. Nope. Colored blocks. Candles are not going to work. How about natural blocks? Let's see. Nothing's jumping out. Put a sea lantern directly behind the glass. So we did that. Lava inside. I know that sounds nuts. Lava might not actually be a bad idea. We'll check that out here in a second, Star, because we do have a fair bit. So we did frog lights and we did sea lanterns directly behind. The problem is then you get a white square directly behind it, like that shows through, and there's no way to block that, which is kind of a problem. Oh, what about end rods? We haven't done end rods yet. Let's try that. Regular lanterns, probably not. Campfires, probably not. Not cauldron, probably. Redstone lamp wouldn't work because it's the wrong tone. Bucko, welcome in. Good morning. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Glad to see ya. How are you this fine, fine spring day? We are working right now. Hey, it's the thingies. It's the reinforced deep slate. Ooh, we can use that in creative. That's cool. We're working today to try and figure out our Enderman statues for our end project. And right now we're trying to figure out some light sources to be able to put behind its eyes to get them to glow. Because I'm having trouble getting them glowing enough where from a distance you can see that like magenta glow of their eyes. So we're trying a few different things to see what we can figure out. And so far, nothing is quite popping the way we want. Yeah, okay, I'm not seeing anything else. So let's get out of this and let's get rid of the sea lanterns first. 2, something we have to consider is it has to be, no. Something we also have to consider is that it needs to be sustainable and creative. Oh, excuse me, guys. I have to take this quick phone call. It is a job thing. My apologies. I will be with you in just a moment. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate that. Still getting some stuff worked out with the new job, and so that was one of the folks from the main office there. So I'm like, kind of need to take this. Sorry, but thank you for being so patient. I appreciate it. And my week is going good so far. We're off to a busy start in my neck of the woods. Kid Chew has like 4 tennis matches this week, which is crazy, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, you know, we don't have lava buckets. Let's grab lava. Lava. Magma. I can't think of lava without thinking of Austin Powers and Dr. Evil saying magma. All right. Sorry, I was letting Ollie outside. No worries. That was perfect timing because we had to take a little break. All right. So it looks like we've got a little bit of a glow. It's okay. It's not great, but it's getting there. So it's a step in the right direction. Oh, you know, hold on. Let's get rid of these sea lanterns because we don't want to cheat that. Whoop. I just busted a hole in his head. Whoops. Craniotomy. All right. Alternatively, sea lanterns. Or not sea lanterns. End rods. Excuse me. What if we do that? Let's get rid of the lava because the lava could work if we do like a big grid of lava. Let's see how the sea lanterns go. I keep saying sea lanterns, don't I? Oh my god, end rods. They are called end rods. Don't mind me, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so that actually isn't too bad. I think it kind of gives us the right feel, and it's obviously something we can get an abundance of, which is great because we have a blaze farm and we can also get plenty of chorus fruit. Why can I not go in this? Oh, it's like 2 pixels away from where I needed to be. Let me put one right here on the other side, like right on each one of those. I want to really light it up and see how does that look. Okay, that might work. We get a little bit of, if you go this way, you can see the ones on the side, but it's not too bad. It could be worse, for sure. I think that'll be okay. Oh, what if we put a concrete block? Oh, no, we can't. I say we could put a concrete block in between, but no, because that covers up all light, so that would be dumb. We can't do that. So I think the end rods might be the way to go. It'll give us a nice glow from inside the eyes, and that should give us what we want. So that being said and done, next thing we need to work on is, let's get rid of all this. The end rods obviously are going to be our main choice. We need to make those little particle sparkles around our guy here. So I have to, let's just do this. We're just going to kind of build out. So we're going to have our little particle sparkles coming out like so. Just like some little random odds and ends like that. And then we're going to do the glass like this. Oh yeah, the rain. That's what we want. Thanks. This is super lovely. Thank you so much. Game, you suck sometimes. You really suck. I'm trying to work here. Oh, okay. I love these little particle sparkles. These are so cute. And I think like maybe inside. Really? Really? That's how you're going to do me, game. That's how you're going to do me. All right, so that's super cute. I don't think we can do the glow, although the glow is definitely working now. Now that we've got the rain and stuff, you can definitely see the glow. I'm happy about that. But we're going to do this, and then we need some glass panes, actually, because we're going to add some panes for like little accent bits here. So magenta glass panes. And we're just going to kind of put that here. And we're going to kind of build that out like so. So it looks like it's kind of sparkling around it. Like this. Please line up and cooperate with me. Thank you. That one's a little bit too far out. I need to kind of stay within the general perimeter of this thing. Just some little bits here and there. Okay, but don't hit me with that. Thank you. Okay, I love these little sparkly things. They're so cute. That's too far away, though. We really need to work on staying close like this. Yeah, like that. Oh. Love it. Alrighty. So what do you guys think so far? How are we doing with this? So with at this point, are we happy with this? Does it seem like it's fitting the bill here? We'll put one on each side like that. Maybe, yep, like that. Oh, you know what? We need to put a cube right there because we want it to be covered up like that. Yes, it needs to be totally encased. So we have like the centerpiece. You like it? All right, cool. We're doing something right today, folks. I will take the W for sure. And we'll put one right up here on the top. Oh, that's so cute. The little Enderman sparkles. Okay, so we'll be doing a bunch of those. Probably a few here and there. Hey, Getty, welcome in. Good afternoon to you. Good evening, actually, I think, your time. Hope you've had a wonderful Tuesday. Okay, this weather, though. Ugh. Clear. Thank you. All right, so we've got our little thing there. Now, we're going to have our portal here. Now, I don't think, let me see. Can we do, we can do bedrock. Okay, cool. So we're going to do bedrock, and then we're going to do just a piece of skulk. Wait a minute. You can't, where's the skulk? There should be skulk in here, right? Where to skulk? Oh, there it is. Oh, because it's SC, not SK. Hello. I has the dumbs, don't mind me. All right, so now we got to figure out, this is going to come right over here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've got 8. Okay, that's the only thing that we have to consider is this is going to be, it needs to be, excuse you. This is my build. Get down. Get down. Go away. Go away. Get off. Away with you. Thank you. Rude. Had a great long bank holiday weekend, so can't complain. Nice. Well, that I cannot complain about that either. That sounds like a lovely day. My Easter went nicely. Right now, we're trying to figure out how to do an end portal kind of in here. So what I might end up doing then... I may have to basically, let me see, doesn't this come off like this? I might have to make our Enderman an odd number, which doesn't really work for like logistical like truths, but I really want it to look right. So I want this to be like right in between his hands. So I might literally just chop one block out of the center of his body, so he's holding the portal. And then we got to figure out some way to have him actually hold the portal. But I'm not sure. Maybe if he's like putting it on a tray? I don't know. We got to figure this out. Now, alternatively, and this is something we talked about before, was making them a little bit smaller and putting them down, like holding the portal above their head. But this is a little more realistic to like what Endermen do. Endermen like hold the portals like this. What if... I think the best idea is going to be to, like, basically cut one block off their entire body. So let's just come over here. Let me see. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 3 now. And then we said it was 19 high. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so there's that. And then let's do the same thing over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Is that even? That is even. Okay. So let's drop down here. And let's just start placing these blocks all the way up. So what we're doing is we're skinnying up our Enderman by 1 block. So that way it's an odd numbered design versus an even number. Because right now it's an even number, which means that our portal's going to be offset. And I'm not feeling that as much. I really want my portal to be centered up in between the Enderman's hands as much as possible. That being said, it might end up being that like a platform is being held in between them, because that would actually be good in terms of like the in and out of the portal. Because of course we're gonna have a staircase leading up to it. All right, so that's good here. And then we need to build, oh, whoops, let me see. What size did we say that was gonna be? Let me go back here. So the body width is 8. Oh, that was the other thing. We didn't make the body wide enough. The body should have been a little chunkier. That was part of the problem. Okay, so there's width 4. Yeah, so this actually should have been out here. The body should have been out here. That was part of the reason why the head looks so weird, was we didn't make the body big enough. That will do it, wouldn't it? Okay. This no swift sneak thing is killing me. It's the actual worst. Hate it with a passion. And it's supposed to be 10 high. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's his body. And then it'll be 4 wide. Like so. Could you just stop with the placing the blocks in the wrong spot? That would be super duper. Thanks. Dude, the rain. Again, it really wants to be rainy and I don't like it. It's messing with the vibe. Rude. Alrighty. So, to check in with everybody, what self-care have you done for yourself either yesterday or today? That'll be the question today. What has your self-care been for the last couple of days? Because it's all very important. Self-care, super, super, super important. For me, today, well, yesterday and today, did my workout. Did a good stretch. Today I used the foam roller and made some very interesting noises when I did because holy moly, let me tell you, foam roller, a great way to figure out all the sore spots in your body that you didn't know existed. That is some good times. Pesky rain. Yeah, exactly. Rain is killing the vibe. So we must have clear skies while we build. It is the law. How many more we have? We have 3. All right, so from here we can crouch. There we go. We did yoga. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Tovinator and I did yoga yesterday, which was interesting because we thought it was going to be like kind of a chill, beginner, stretchy kind of yoga. No. The woman had us like grabbing a hold of our big toe like this with your thumb and finger and like extending it up to waist height. I'm sorry, I am 41 years old and I have arthritis, so no. My body was like, ha, 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 that's not happening. Nice try. So needless to say, next time I need to research a little bit more about what the yoga exercise is going to entail, because that was not a vibe. Probably do some self-care. You should do some self-care, Baka. So what are some ideas for you for self-care? That lady was mean. I wasn't able to do any of it. All right. So a little hydrate there. Since we're not sleeping, obviously, in this world, a little hydrate would be good. All right, and then we'll worry about the arms in a minute. The head height was 8. Oh, so it's 8 by 8 by 8 by 8. So we're going to change that. And we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically, it should be the same width as the body, right? Yes, should be the same width as the body. But we're going to go 7 all around. So we've got... actually, we could still go 8. We could still go 8 on the depth of it. And the reason being that our forward and backward dimensions shouldn't change any. So if I could get myself a slightly better spot, that would be awesome. And that one, there we go. Maybe just hydrating and taking some mom time to do something I want to do. You know, that is a fantastic idea, honestly. I wholeheartedly encourage you to do that. That's great. All right, and then the arms are going to come out like so. So there's 2 arms, and then there's 2 arms. We'll work on the arms in a minute. And then we've got, so let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, I kind of want to do the 8. I think we're going to do the 8. Grinding chess right now. Ooh, chess. Good for the mind. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, I went one too many. Of course. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And then here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And then let's just take it right across here. All right, sweet. We're going to box this thing in just like we did on the last one. We're going to get this little Enderman built up. This time he's only going to have a 1 block space on his nose. So it may not be exactly correct in terms of the dimension correctness. But you have to remember, we're making a statue. It's not going to be exactly pixel perfect to the actual Enderman. It's a representation of our Enderman. And I'm okay with it being a little bit wonky. And we decided that we're going to do end rods on the inside to light up the eyes, so we're going to do that again. So let's go ahead and do this. And again, so far we've got the black concrete as the main body block, but I think we might end up changing that to like black stone. We'll check that out. You say your home gym is set up, or are you still working on the room? No, the home gym is done. The only thing we still have left to do is there's a couple of baseboards that have to get replaced in the room, but we'll be working on that over the next few days. We have one room downstairs left to put flooring in, and then that's all she wrote. Oh, time set, not set time. Time set day and / weather clear. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and put this in here. I know we're going to be removing some for the eyes, but we'll do that in a minute. All right, cool. Let me out here. Thank you. Oh no, the zombie's burning. How unfortunate. He's a skinny boy. Yes, it is nice to have the gym going again. 1, 2, 3. And right here, 3. And what space? 1, 2, 3. And here's our Enderman's eyes. We've got magenta concrete there, magenta glass. He's a skinny boy. He looks funny with his little stubby arms. All right, no, I will move later. It's not time to move yet, thank you. My watch is like, no, really, you need to move. Get going. So we're going to go right here. Like I said, we're going to go right about to groin level because that's where our portal's going to go. One more. I think one more level. There we go. Okay. So there's our little Enderman there. That's about 19 blocks down. That's good, I think. Yeah. Abartsy, welcome in. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Welcome into the chat for the first time. Feel free to make yourself at home and start talking with folks, or just lurk, listen, and watch, whatever you're comfortable with. Just glad you're here. We're doing some creative building today to help try and figure out something we're going to do in our hardcore world build. Because we have a big mega end project that we're working on. It's going to include 20 Enderman statues holding up our end portals. So it's going to be interesting. You spilled your chalky milk. Oh, that's not good. And Abartsy, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome into the community officially. So how did the chalky milk get spilt? And are we crying over it? Because, well, there's no use crying over spilled milk. Spilled chalky milk, totally different story. All right, so I kind of dig that. Like I say, he's a little skinny boy, but that's all right. It's fine. All right, well, that's good. All right, let's bring this over here. And then we can break that, break that. That's going to be Skulk right in the middle. This goes away. And then we've got block on top, block on bottom. And then we got to do our little roundabout here. We're using Skulk to represent our end portal. Ender boys be on a diet, right? They're doing keto right now. They're super skinny. It's swimsuit season, folks, okay? All right, so there is that. Now, we need to figure out... No, no, go away. I don't want endstone. This is where we got to figure out the palette for the platform. We gotta, again, we're doing a hot Enderman summer, right? It's fierce. So what we're looking at is, here, let's put these blocks away. We don't need these right now. Oh, we do need to go give our Endy boy his little glow eyes. So let's come right up under here. We'll bust a hole in his ear. Luckily, no mobs appear to have been spawned. Can I please get into the Enderman? Thank you. All right. So we're gonna do eyes around. Beautiful. Now his little eyeballs will glow. Lovely. Stream was all right. I didn't feel well yesterday, so it was just kind of very chill, travel the world deal. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was going to ask how you're doing today. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Okay, I really like this little Enderman. He's kind of cute. I think this is our statue right here. I think this is what we're going to do here. He'll have a nice little hollow head, which is good. I dig his little skinny legs there. And what we need to figure out is we need to figure out the platform. I think it'll be at their hands. I'm debating if I want to have it. Let me just do this so I can see a contrast. How do we want to build this in? So we're going to have a platform that goes right up underneath this, like so. Welcome in, Summer. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Glad to have you, my friend. So this goes underneath their hands, and I kind of don't dig that. I kind of want it to look like they're holding the portals, like nice little platform. So it's going to come across like this. Oh, yeah, I like that better. Okay. It's not going to be these blocks. This is just a visual. See, look, now it looks like they're holding it on a little tray. That's really cute. I really like that. Okay. I played chess so hard that the milk decided to spill. Now that's some competitive chess playing right there. Eat your heart out, Bobby Fischer. Feel better sick-wise, but sleeping on the floor destroyed your back. Yeah, no doubt. You need to get like a little like foam pad to do that if you're going to be laying on the floor. Okay, so that will be our little Ender Boy and girl holding our little platform like so. And then, of course, this will get built out a little bit so that we can get up there, and there's going to be a staircase. So let me see, like this. And come around behind, one like this. Again, the magenta is not what we're using for the build. This is just so I can get a visual of what this is going to look like. So this will be here. We just need a quick trap door. So, oh, that's not what I want. I want, is it here? Yes. Okay. I'm just going to slap an oak trapdoor up underneath. That can go right there. Yes. Okay. And actually we'll probably put 2. Whatever we do, we'll do 2 so it looks mirrored, because you know me, I got to have my symmetry. Got to go, just quit going in and out. Well, it's nice to meet you. Feel free to come back anytime you like, and have a very pleasant rest of your Tuesday. All right. So that's what that'll look like. So each one of our little Enderman statues will have that. Now, we have to have a platform going up, or staircase leading up to that. So let's do this. I want to make this just a little bit bigger because I want to make sure that I have plenty of access points to get in and out. Okay, there we go. Yes, that works. Beautiful. And then stairs. So what do we have stair-wise? Stair. Okay. So thinking of our theme of fire and water, this is what we need to be looking at. So we of course have all of our prismarine blocks. That's kind of a watery type fill, but not quite blue enough for me. We've got the red nether brick. That would be kind of cool. A nice contrast to like the orange and yellow. That would give us that red, you know, deep red pop, which would be really nice. We do have the smooth red sandstone. And of course we have the endstone brick, but unfortunately those are a little bit too pale yellow. They're more of like a creamy yellow, and we want like a bright, like vivid yellow. So that's not necessarily going to work. And what about slabs? What type of slabs do we have here? Same kind of issue. We're really limited color-wise in what we have for slabs and stairs. And I would really like to keep it with a nice gradient up, because the idea is you should just be able to run right up. And we're really limited at that. So alternatively, we stick to on our stair, or on our stairs up and down in any direction, we could stick to something a little more contrasting to the whole thing, go with black, so that we can give the same feel as the rest of the build without it being too like specific to fire and water. We can go either way. So maybe the black stair leading up and down. I like the polished black stone. Gives us kind of that void kind of pixelated texture. And let's see. Let's come on down. So this is going to go right here. So we're going to have 3 coming up. I'm just going to do this just so that way I can get the stairs built. And then we just have to figure out our palette for our little platform up here. And then, of course, our Endermen are going to be standing on a platform. And this one is going to be leading to our main End Island area. Oh, but that we have to hold on. We have to hold on until we figure out where, like, which ring is this going to connect to? Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to have this connect to the lower ring or the upper ring. It might connect to the lower, because if we access, so for example, our end portal that we come through is going to be out like over here. So we'll come in off that main outer, or the, not the main, sorry. We'll come in out of that outer platform that we spawn onto and come into the island, into our obsidian ring around the bottom main portal. And from there, then we could lead stairs up into each one of these. I think stairs would be a better transition this way. So we'll probably do that. And then we'll put some sort of glowing block, maybe like a sea lantern leading down here. Because that'd be really cool, because we're going to be ringing our obsidian with the sea lanterns, and then we can have the blackstone stairs leading away from that. Still giving that same kind of feel of the darkness and the void. Because I like that. I like that, that same aesthetic. Always use skulk in some areas to match the portal. Oh, that would be cool too. As an accent. That would be really great. Oh my god. Why? I think we need to change our stuff. Options. How can we change that? There's got to be a way, right? That we can change all the in-world stuff? Maybe not. Maybe video settings. Am I just out of luck? Do I have to go back into the main... Oh, this isn't what I want. I have to go back into the main screen, huh? If I want to change it to always day and no weather, huh? Boo. Oh, well, that's all right. We can work with this. It's fine. I don't remember how far it is between that and our obsidian ring. Game... Oh, thank you. Nope, well, let me do disable weather. Let me see. Command block output, fire tick, immediate respawn. What else have we got? Oh, there we go, weather cycle. Oh, I can type, I swear. And then what do I do? So do weather cycle, yes. Okay, someone tell me what the command is. I don't use commands. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Oh, false. Thank you. He doesn't like that. Oh, that's why. Because it's literally case sensitive. Clear. There we go. Okay, so now it should stop cycling through. Also, holy cow, holy mobs, Batman. All right, so there's our little platform there. And then let's put the obby. So we've got obsidian. There's our obsidian platform there. And then we've got sea lanterns ringing that. Do daylight cycle false. What is this? Go away. How's it going down there, dude? Something like that. That's all right. We'll go with this, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, oh, that's all right. Okay, so here is our lower ring platform, you know, for our main circle, basically. Although here, I want to kind of ring this. Oh, yeah, that'll be a nice little transition. So we got the light leading up. And then that'll come here, and then we can literally just do this here all the way up. We do the sea lanterns leading up, because I love that transition here. That looks really cute. So this is basically what it's going to look like. We have our lower obsidian portal here. Or sorry, I keep wanting to say portals and platforms wrong. I don't know what is up with my brain today. I don't know what my depth is, but we're going to go with that. Okay, so this would be our ring. This is our inner ring here. And then we have nothing. And then we have we'll have basically like an obsidian box here in the center, because that's where we're going to have our wither spawning. It will be right there. We're going to build a small inner ring of obsidian with the sea lanterns around our main portal. And then we're going to have spokes leading off of it with something. Maybe crying obsidian? It kind of depends on if we have enough. So let's see. Yeah, so it'll look kind of like this. So like a spoke leading directly across from the staircases, just northeast, southwest to our main portal area. So then we'll have a ring here, and then this will be a small circle, just like a couple blocks wide, and then underneath we'll have our box that will be for spawning the Wither. And we'll have some sort of something here to access that. I don't know what we're going to do, but this basically will be it. And then over here is our actual portal, which we can kind of create this right here. And this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it'll be something kind of like this. Not exactly. Off to eat your crowns. Well, have a good morning, Tovinator. I hope everything goes well. Let me know when you get back how everything went. This guy should be the pillar in the center, right? I think that's too tall. I think it's 4 tall. Oh, there you go. So, that's fine. This works. I think that's actually bigger. Like, this should be bigger, but you guys get the idea. So this is basically how it'll look. We'll have these spokes that'll come off northeast, southwest so we can access. Underneath will be the obby box for our wither killing chamber here. So that way we don't have to worry about any explosions, possibly ruining our stuff. Isn't it 1 less tall? I don't know. Is it only 3? Sure, we'll go with that. All right, so this is kind of what it's going to look like. Okay, so we'll have our little Enderman statue. We'll have them holding like this little tray with our portal on it. And then we'll have the stairs leading down to our main obsidian ring, the portal, and then again, like spokes leading off in 4 directions for access to all the portals around the outside. So we'll have 20 Endermen ringing all the way around. Won't get it all cluttered, I'm sure. And that's how they'll come in. Now, as for this is one thing that I need to figure out. Because again, we need to do a whole fire and water duality type build. So let's get rid of all the magenta. Now that we've got this kind of figured out here. How are you going to make the offset ones? So the offset ones, I'm not yet sure how we're going to do that. It's all going to be interconnected with a ring. So we're going to build a circle that'll connect all the portals, like the trays that the Endermen are holding. Basically, there'll be like a little section in between each Enderman all the way around. So like there'll be a little platform right here. There'll be a little, you know, and then Enderman, and then a little platform, and then Enderman, and then platform, Enderman. So there'll be a ring connecting all the portals around the outside. That's why I'm making it wider than the Enderman's hand, so that way I can walk from one to the next, to the next, to the next, all the way around. That being said, I don't know if I'm only going to just have the 4 main staircases leading up, and then I have to walk to the different portals, or if I'll have all the spokes. I haven't yet decided yet. It really depends on, build-wise, how much I have to do, because it might be a lot. We'll see. I don't know yet. I also have to figure out what the actual height difference is between portal and portal, because that will make a difference to the rise of the stairs. And I have to make sure I'm connecting into our current obsidian ring correctly. That's something we have to literally like go into the end and like kind of map it out. We're going to build one of these just so we can see where everything is. And then we're also going to do a ring around the bottom as well. And that I don't know exactly what that's going to be yet either. I got to figure that out. It's a lot. It's a lot to have to plan out. Like I said, this is going to be a mega project, you guys, for sure. Like, without a doubt. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away. What can we get rid of? We can drop the campfire. We can drop that. We can drop this, this, this. None of those are getting used. That's not getting used. Bucket can go away. For right now, this stuff will go. I don't know if I'll end up keeping it. Got the obby. That's our flip down. Okay, so that's good. Now, we're going to do red blocks. So we've got red concrete. I like the swirly glazed terracotta. I like the movement of it. So we might do a little bit of something with that. Of course, we have redstone, which might be a little harder to build with. So I have to be realistic and think about what I'm building with, because I do have to build with its survival. So I have to figure that out. Let's see here. We have this for orange, but it's not quite orange. Like, it's not vivid enough yet here. Mushrooms. I know, right? We could put mushrooms. That would be cute. We do have red banners. We might incorporate those in somewhere. I'm not sure yet where. So how about orange? Okay, so that's a nice vivid orange here. And not the orange terracotta. Orange stained glass we'll probably use over the lava that we're doing, because I want to see that movement in the design, and we'll figure that in at some point. And then yellow. Yellow wise, we've got the concrete. So this is kind of this. I feel like this is just too brown looking, which I don't care for at all. So I think I like these. I do like the movement of that terracotta, but I don't know yet if it'll work. I mean, this is cute, but I don't know if we'll be able to incorporate it. We'll see. But that looks good. Okay, and then let me pull up my little skins here, because I do have, I have some different like skin versions. They're not all what I've used, but it was a great way to kind of incorporate some of the different colors. So that'll be nice. Let's drop those for right now. Let's just go solid colors. We can always reincorporate later. So let's see, blue. I like this. I like this. I do love the idea of using this light blue terracotta. So maybe we'll do light blue and red terracotta. That might work actually. So let's pop those up into the survival inventory. Gamer Baller Twitch, welcome in. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Glad to see you here in the chat for the first time. Feel free to keep chatting it up with folks or just lurk, listen, and watch. Whatever you like is just fine by us. Today we're working on making up a palette and doing some creative building for our hardcore world. And I'm definitely open to any suggestions if anybody has any, so feel free to drop those in the chat. So there's the blue there. I feel like I need something a little bit darker here. What else did we do? Was it just these blocks? I think that was all. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in officially to the community. Glad to have you. We do have the blue glazed terracotta, which we may or may not use there. I'm not sure. Let me see what other blocks. I think that's pretty much all the blocks. There is like the light blue concrete powder and the blue concrete. That could add a little bit of movement and texture. The only thing we have to consider is we have to make sure we put a trapdoor or something underneath it so it doesn't fall, which could be kind of a pain in the butt. But I think this overall is kind of our color palette right here. Let me see. How does lapis look? Oh, lapis, I actually like lapis in terms of the movement of it, but it doesn't match the tone. The tone's wrong. It's a little more like a gray background note, which I'm not feeling as much. So yeah, I think this might work. And then let's do maybe the concrete powder for red, orange, and yellow as well. So we can put those here. And then red, orange, and yellow concrete powder. Just again for a little more movement and texture there. Oh, the sea lantern we need to keep. Do we need to keep all this stuff? Kinda. That's fine. We can work with that. Okay. Can we do a time one? I don't know. Let me see. Do daylight cycle. False. Set. Time set. Day. There we go. So now we should stay daytime. Me Player 5, welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Tuesday. Generally, I recommend that if you have something that you like a creator to try out, hit their community Discord and chat with them that way. Usually a better way to get your ideas out into the world and your work out into the world than coming to someone's stream and kind of interrupting the vibe and the flow of things. Because usually during stream, a creator's kind of focused on what they're doing in their work, in their stream projects. But a Discord is a great way to make that connection with folks and maybe get the word out about projects that you're working on. I encourage you to do that. Feel free to hit !Discord in the chat if you'd like to pop into the community Discord and we can talk a little bit more about that. But here on stream, not so much. Alrighty. So, we need to figure out our platform now. I love the idea of kind of doing maybe kind of a little bit of a, not a mosaic per se, but like a random kind of flame looking type of thing like this. So we just get like a real sporadic placement of everything here and we can kind of see how it feels. It looks a little patchwork. I don't know. It's a little busy for me, and I don't think I like that. Thanks for your suggestion. I didn't know about Discord. I'll surely consider it. My apologies for interrupting the stream. No worries. Feel free to hang out and chat and get to know the folks here in the community. They're a great group of people, and I can guarantee you they'd be happy to have you. We also have, so if you guys look at this skin model here, without turning it sideways, please. You can see that the body of the character is black, or like shades of black and gray. And then they have that kind of variation of like flames and stuff like that. So we could do something like that too, where we kind of like come out in kind of a flame type of feel like this, out to the outside, where then the flames kind of like taper and break away into like black in between. That would be kind of cool. And oh my goodness, Jay Stitz, welcome in everybody. How have you all been? It's been a minute. What did you guys get up to in your stream? Please feel free to let us all know. And also, if you're coming in with Jay's stream, please make sure you hit that refresh button so that you guys land fully here in our chat. And thank you, Star, for the shout out. I appreciate that. So today we're working on creative stuff, doing Minecraft hardcore. All right, cool. Did you have a project you guys were working on, or was it just kind of a anything goes, just try not to die kind of hardcore? Because I respect that. That's usually how it works for me. Just don't die, okay? Just don't die. Okay, so I'm thinking we can do something like that, so it's kind of a flame. A flame-looking thing would be kind of cool. Let's bring that black concrete down here. So today we're working on a little bit of creative stuff in our world, trying to figure out a palette design for our end portal project. Or not our end portal, our mega end project. God, I literally can't talk today. The words are just not happening. I cannot brain. It's so bad. He builds sometimes, has to destroy because terrible. Same. Totally the same for me. And that's fine, you know, because we all go through that, you know, the block, as we like to fondly call it here on our channel. And it's literally just where the designs just don't want to come and you struggle with it. So I can 100% feel that. Right now I'm making kind of a flame type design here, so that we can have a little platform leading around. It's a hard to word kind of day. Yeah, 100%. I fully concur with that statement, Star. I've been struggling for the last several days to word correctly. So for all of you who are struggling, you are seen, you are heard, and you are valid. Words are hard. Let me see here. Oh, so what I'm doing right here is I'm just building out this platform, and I'm trying to make a nice little kind of flame design. Thank you for that Discord link there, Star, as well. If you're one of the folks who came in with Jay's stream, or if you're just one of the new folks who've kind of joined into the stream today for the first time, definitely feel free to check out the community Discord. It's a great place to hang out, vibe with people outside of stream, get stream updates and the like, and you know, just kind of hang out with folks. Because let me tell you, we've got some pretty amazing folks here in the community, if I do say so myself. Okay, so we need to put a little bit more orange right there and some yellow coming alongside the back here. A little bit of orange like so. Yacht like that. And then we'll just kind of put some red like this. Okay. Oh, that looks kind of cool, actually. We'll do that, and then we can do the black in between. I like it. I dig it. Just like that. Okay, and then over here we need to build this side out just a tiny smidge of a bit. We're gonna do the black over here, like this. Oh, let me put a little dash of red right here. And then the black concrete's just gonna ring all the way around like this. And like so. How many is that? We've got 2 in the back and we've got 3 in the front. So actually, let's do this. Let's put a little bit more red out here like that. And then we'll do a whole ring of black, or a whole line of black along the back. So we have 3 and 3. Because the idea being is we want to be able to walk back and forth between these platforms as we go along. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. It's not that difficult, I promise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can have it taper in like that. Like so. And, oh, wait, hold on, that looks weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. How many out does it go? So there's 3 there, and it goes 5 out here. So let's bring a little bit more on this side. Bring a little bit more yellow out. Like so, and then some orange. And that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can do the red, and then we're good. Okay, so that's fine because we just want that kind of flame look to the platform there. A little crazy, a little wonky, but we dig it. Okay, and then how many away does that black go before it connects in? Wait, so what's the design plan? Okay, so first things first. We have a 130 block diameter circle that is a yin and yang dragon, which pertains to the lore of the world that we're in, the hardcore world. It has to do with two brothers, basically good and evil, light and dark, that type of thing, represented by fire and water. And so this is going to be a big giant like pixel mosaic that we're doing, basically making this just this big platform disc in the center of our end island. Underneath that is the portal, and I'm building, or I have built an obsidian ring that goes around that. And that ring will connect by stairs, just like this, leading up to Enderman statues that are holding our portal. So each one of our 20 portals, because we have fought the dragon 20 times in this world, and so we have all 20 portals. Oh, here, I can show you my ugly rough sketch here. So basically, if you see, so the Endermen are standing out here on the outsides at all 20 locations holding the portals. We'll have the staircase that leads down to the portal ring underneath. So the portal would be like right here in the middle. This ring up top is the mosaic. So like all the dragons swirling and fighting basically. And then underneath, we're going to have another ring that all the Endermen are standing on. So there'll be like another ring below that. So it'll be, 3 ring levels, and then we're eliminating the entire end island beyond that. So there will be no end stone, just the main island. So this is the lower ring. So this obsidian would be the ring that currently encircles the portal. And then we're going to have spokes leading up to the stairs, which lead to those portals. Now, what I'm trying to do is trying to come up with kind of a fire design for these platforms. And hey, Angel, welcome in. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Trying to come up with a platform for our to connect each, while representing the fire and water element of things. I'm not feeling this though. It's too one-dimensional because it's the concrete the concrete block, and it just doesn't feel right to me. It's not the design aesthetic that I'm going for. We want to have that kind of nether fire type feel, without it looking so elementary school art project, I guess is the best way to describe it. And that's what I'm struggling with, is trying to find a palette of blocks that I like, that I want to stick with, because I know in my mind what I want it to look like, but trying to actually make it look like that is tough. And thank you so much, Angel, for the hydrate. I will grab that in 1 second. Let me just get rid of all this. Oop, I think I just removed my Enderman's hands. Whoops. Sorry, Enderman, my bad. No hard feelings. I put them back. So yeah, so we've gotten the Enderman statue figured out, which is a big plus now, because now that we have the statue and the dimensions of the statue figured out, now I can figure out where my rings need to go, which is going to make life a lot easier. Have you tried Netherrack and Shroomlight, maybe some Crimson Nylium? That's a fantastic idea, actually. Thank you for that suggestion. I really like that. So let's go ahead. Oop, that's not what I want. Let's dump all of our concrete powder, because I'm just not feeling it. It's just not quite the aesthetic that I'm going for. I'm going to keep these blue blocks for now, only because I kind of need them. But let's do that. Let's take a look at the crimson stuff. So the Nylium is nice. I'm actually thinking, Warped. The warped block. This is a lovely red block. I really like that, actually. And this will give me that kind of teal type thing that I want. That actually might work. So if we do like a stripped warped block, that could work, to give us a little teal element. And again, it gives us a little movement because there is that nice texture to it. Same thing with the warped block in general. Let me put this back and let me see, what else have we got? Let's look at building blocks here. See, I limited myself by looking at specific colors, and what I should have done was I should have looked at the thing as a whole. So let's see. We do have the nether brick, which would give us a little bit more of that maroon color. Could work. The Shroomlight could definitely do some good color scheme there. Again, the red glazed terracotta, I like that. And no worries, Angel. Thank you for popping in for a moment. It's great to see you. I hope life is treating you well and you're in a good place right now. Feel free to come back anytime you like. Alrighty. So let's keep looking here. I actually kind of like shulkers as like a little pop of different texture to them, because they do have some different textures, which is kind of cool. That might be something to consider later on, actually, is get a bunch of those and use them for different stuff. Let's see. Block of raw gold could be interesting to add some color, although it's more golden than like a fire yellow color, so we'll see. Shroom light could definitely work. Let's just pop the shroom light up in there. Black can go away. So we've got this. So that's some colors that we could do. This, maybe. This might be cool as kind of like a little like swirl off. Raw copper block. Let's see. Let's take a look at raw copper block. Magma blocks too. I didn't think about that. And NameInXV35, thank you so much for the follow. You have officially pushed us to our follower goal of 700 folks. So thank you so much for that. It's always great to have new folks join the community. And okay, so now it's saying not. So did you follow and then unfollow? I don't know. We'll see. If it pops up again, then we'll see what happens. But either way, it's always great to have new folks. Feel free to jump into the chat and talk, or just lurk, listen, and watch. Whatever you're in the mood for is totally fine by me. Let me see here. What can we get rid of in here? We can get rid of the trapdoor. We can get rid of the sea lanterns. Actually, no, we can get rid of this for right now, because we already know what we're going to do with that, so we don't need that anymore. We don't really need the bedrock or the skulk anymore, so we can get rid of that. All right, let's see. Let's look at some more blocks here. We got to figure out stuff that will work. Let me see. Netherrack. Let me see netherrack. Maybe netherrack, just in its natural state. How do we like this? I mean, it could work. This is a little bit more of a vibrant tone, which I really like. I like the vibrantness of that. So let's just put that here. And we said raw copper block. Where was that? So the raw copper block is a little bit more of the peachy brown tone than what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more of like the fire red, orange, yellow kind of palette. This might work as like an accent somewhere, but I think as a main block, not as much. Let me see. This is hard, actually. Trying to nether gold we could also use as a little pop of texture and movement. That is a possibility. This is kind of a tough palette to work with because, of course, Minecraft has limitations in terms of color palettes and in what in like the variation between things. And like some blocks only work in certain biomes. So like the coral blocks, we obviously couldn't use this in the nether. We can use it in the end, which is good. I actually really like the fire coral block. I think that's a cool block here. So let's move this out of the way. Let's put you over here for right now. All of our teal blocks and our blue blocks we're going to put right there. But the fire coral block looks really cool. That would actually look really great with this. We would just have to waterlog it. We have to make sure we put some water in there so that we don't end up destroying that block. Netherrack. Netherrack to me seems a little pale in tone. Like I kind of like this right here. This is that deeper kind of maroon color, and then that like vibrant blood red color. This is a little more or a little less saturated. And then orangey blocks, we have the nice contrast of the orange, you know, like that kind of glowing. I always think of like a charcoaled tree. So like if you think of a forest fire, you see like the logs, kind of like the embers of logs, and they have that little like, you know, whoom, whoom, whoom kind of glow to them. That's what magma blocks are to me. So I kind of like having both of those in there as an option. And this actually kind of looks cool up against that. So we'll have to kind of see how we can work that all in together. Block of gold does fit. Again, texture-wise, it's a little busier than I would like, but we could probably make it work. Let's take a look, and let's see what other blocks that are yellow. The horn coral. This is getting a little bit pale. Again, it has that same kind of lack of saturation that the fire coral has, but it might be good in terms of like the gradient structure of it. So we could probably do that. Sponge. Honeycomb block, a little bit too much orange and yellow together. The ochre froglight, too pale. That's way too pale of a block, so that wouldn't work. What else? What else? I think, what if we brought the yellow concrete in with that? Would that work? Although yellow wool might actually work. And we shouldn't have to worry about fire too much in the end. So that might actually work. That could give us, yeah, because that's just so one note. The yellow concrete, so one note. The yellow wool, I like, has a little bit more color and movement there. All right, so let's pull these here. All right, so that's an idea. That is an idea to use for a palette here. Let's lay these blocks down so I don't forget what they are. Because you know me, I will forget. This is what I do. Oops, no, let's do this. There's that one, that one. See, look at the, oh. All right, fine, we're gonna do that. Okay. Let's grab a water bucket since you're gonna be a big old baby about it. Jeez Louise. There we go, that's fine. Okay, now you should be happy because you're touching the water, so you should be okay, right? You shouldn't get all sad and gray looking. Maybe, I guess we'll see. Let's put you right here for a minute. Replace that. Okay, so that one should be okay now. Yeah, I like this right here. If you look at that block right up against that, you get that nice kind of transition into this, which is cool. Although, you know what? Hold on 1 second. We're gonna drop this water block. Now that I'm thinking about it, red terracotta, a little bit. No, not that one. No, it's a little pale. I was gonna say red terracotta might work, but no, it's a little bit too brown to go with that. You can go away, and you can go away. What else have we got? What other red type block? Yeah, so we've got our red concrete. See that? Totally wrong tone. Get out of here. I'm working. Get out of here. This is my space. Go away. Go. Shoot. Poor guy. He just like, I just wanted to come up and see what you're doing. Why are you being so mean to me? God. Such a bully. Okay, let's drop this chest right here, and then we'll get rid of this. All right, so let's go ahead and put some of these extra pieces in here, just so that way I don't keep, like, switching my inventory around. Obby's there. And here's all the blue stuff. We're going to work on the blue stuff in a minute. Black concrete, obviously, still a thing. I really want to incorporate that light blue glazed terracotta. I think that's going to look awesome. All right, you can go up there, you can go up there, and just in case I need you, you can go right there. Okay, yellow wool, that, and that. How about the orange wool? We grabbed the other one. Let's check the orange wool. I like that. That's actually nice. Hold on, let me see. How about the red wool here? Oh, see, look, that's really like that's like even less saturated, that one. I am not a fan of that, actually. I think I like that better. So the red wool is going to get dumped for sure. And we can put all these guys here. So there we go. So there is our red-orange palette. Oh, again with that. Oh my God, seriously. You know, I love the coral blocks, but they're such a pain in the butt. And you know I'm going to do that about 80 times when we're in the end. I'm going to forget that I got to put a little water block underneath it. And I'm going to do this. Yeah, so this definitely is a nice palette. This is going to give us a lot to work with. I think the only thing that I'm not vibing with is the reds. The reds are kind of... like, look, it's just not saturated enough. Like, we need like a solid, like, blood red color. And it's just not there. And it's kind of bumming me out. So I guess the closest we're going to get is that one. Oh, and then alternatively, we do have that to kind of throw a little bit of swirliness in. Because I did want to incorporate that as well. So then we've got all of our blue and teal blocks here. Okay. Do we have any... is there any, like, blue coral in there? What have we got? Oh, we do have tube coral. That could work. So let's pop that in there. And what else? Oh, and then our blue wools as well. Because I was saying that I like the wool better than the terracotta. I'm sorry, not terracotta, concrete. Because the wool is definitely a nice, like, movement type block. Okay, and then we'll work in the opposite direction for this one. So that's our blue concrete and our blue wool. Okay. And then let's go ahead and go with our light colors stuff here. So then we've got that one, and then we've got a light blue concrete powder. That could work. Oh, whoops, hold on. Whoops, wrong block there. I know what I'm doing, I swear. And then we've got that. I love that one. I for sure want to incorporate that into the build somehow, because that goes really nicely with that. We could also use some white in here, which would be cool. We can get some quartz in with the blue palette, because this will kind of open up a little bit of white, which will be lovely. All right, and then over here, we've got some nice blocks to work with. Lots and lots colored. So this one has a lot more to work with, I think, that I like. A lot of these I'm not a huge fan of. I will go ahead and put our concrete blocks in here just for the sake of like, oh yeah, this is also possible. Let me put all of you guys away here. Oh, I've now run out of room. We need a second chest, please. I have too much clutter. Is anyone surprised? Not me. I brought a lot of tasty fresh fruit because I think I've been giving you too much sweets, and some juice boxes. Well, I appreciate that, Aragon. Thanks so much for looking out for everybody in chat and making sure we all have good snacks. Everything's been going good here, working on our Enderman statues, which we've pretty much gotten figured out here. So this will be our Enderman statue that we'll use for our loop, holding up our portals. And I'm working on making the platform to go from Enderman to Enderman here. That's what we're working on right now, but we needed a palette. And Allie, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Hope your holiday went well. All right, so we've got red, orange, and then I had the yellow in here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so then we've got yellow as well. So that can also be kind of peppered in if we need some solid color. This is actually pretty close to the saturation of that block, but it will also go with the terracotta. So we could go either way. And then, of course, we've got white. Let me pull up anything white here. What have we got? White terracotta, gross. Worst block in the game. Kidding. But of course we do have quartz we can use. So let's just go ahead and do that. This. Let's check our quartz. So we have lots and lots and lots and lots of quartz stuff to do here. Pillars, and what is that? Smooth quartz. Okay. So let's close that off. We got this, that. Okay. So this, I think, is going to be our two palettes here. So we've got our fire, we've got our water, we've got the white for accents. And then also, one thing we haven't done here, we haven't really talked about our black stuff that we're doing. So we have a fair bit of black stone, dark stuff. Hello, what am I doing? I want to pick this up. What am I doing? Goodness gracious. So we have our black concrete, of course. That's our most deeply saturated block so far. We've got the polished. Let's put the polished away. We have, that's blackstone. We have the polished deep slate. Sorry, I'm here, but I'm away at times. No worries, friend. You have stuff to take care of. Not a problem. And I think, and then regular blackstone. Where did the regular blackstone go? There it is. Okay. So we also have regular blackstone that we can do. So this is basically our main black palette that we're doing. So blacks and grays. Our Enderman, we're going to be changing around and adding some different stuff here. I don't know exactly what blocks we're going to do, but our Enderman for sure need to not be so... See, and I don't dig that it's too much of a contrast between those. I think we'll do something like this instead. So the polished blackstone. It's still a little bit too light. What else could we do? Black wool, maybe? Maybe black wool will give us what we need here. Let's see. Yeah, black wool is going to be it. So that way we can get our little bit of a color variation here and there. Because Endermen are not just one note. If you look really closely at the Enderman pixels, they definitely have some variation around them. So we'll end up doing this. Like this. Just so they're not so one note and blah. So something like this, and we'll do that to their entire bodies. Everything will have a little bit of color change there. And we can use all these blocks as other variants, because that's about as close as we're going to get, I think, black-wise. Good morning, Levi. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Glad to see you. So far, if you're just popping in, we've gotten our Enderman statue built. We figured out how we're going to connect all of this in. We're going to have a platform that fills in right in here and like basically goes behind and in front of the Enderman's hands, and that will actually be our ring. We're going to have the ring that's, you know, goes all the way around to all the platforms. This guy was our first one. We didn't like the way he worked out, so we're going to get rid of him. But these little floating particles we're going to have floating around all of our little Endermen, like 1 or 2 around each one. But that will be the outer ring around our main island space. This I still have to work out. This is a little weird looking right now. Definitely going to have the sea lanterns ringing around the whole thing, but I don't know about this center spot. This center spot, I'm not sure. This feels very kind of busy and one note. This might get changed to something else. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll figure that out as we go along. Definitely open to suggestions as always. You guys know I am the first person to say that I need all the help I can get when it comes to builds and it comes to creativity, and hands down, the folks in this community are some of the most creative people I've ever interacted with, so I am always open to whatever suggestions everybody has. Let me see here. Here's our sea lantern. We need that. And then maybe like, what about like the chiseled quartz block coming in the center here? That looks a little weird. It's, again, really busy, which I'm not quite feeling. We definitely fill in around with sea lanterns around the outside of this, because I want everything to have just a faint glow. So as you're approaching the island, you just get this glow coming from everything. Throw some purple in the bridge or amethyst. Oh, amethyst is nice. You know I love the purple blocks, so let's grab some of that. So we've got the amethyst. That would be a nice breakup of our current obsidian. How about the purple? Oh, I do like the purple glazed terracotta. So we could do something like this. Purple is the best. Yes, absolutely. Wholeheartedly concur. Okay, this though, you guys know I'm terrible at the designs. I like the idea of incorporating something like this into the build to really kind of tie together, because like we just have like the black and then we have the obsidian platform here in the middle. It might be a little bit too flat though, because like that purple is just purple. Just in another tunnel with black concrete, crying obby and amethyst. Love it. Absolutely love it. That's going to be, I'm sure that's gorgeous. Oh, let me get the crying obby back out here. Okay, so now I like this. I like this strip running through the middle here. I don't know why I keep doing this. I forget that I can do block pick with this. Hello, it's right there in front of me. But yeah, so I like the idea of this being how we delineate that this is a pathway that's going to lead in over here. So I think we'll end up doing this, and maybe I'll do this instead, where I get rid of the inner sea lantern there and have it lead straight out over here, where then this becomes the end of the sea lantern. And then we go, because let me see, this is the end right there. So this is going to be like leading this way. Maybe, possibly. Hello. Idea is the Enderman had glowing arm and leg. I have concept art, but I can send it as I'm not on the laptop with Discord. When I'm on Discord, I'll post it. Oh, no worries, Aragon. Love to see it. I can wait. I'm sure it'll be absolutely stunning. Okay, I kind of like the idea of leaving it like that. What do we think of that? And then this is where, this is the ring, by the way. So this actually comes out this way, like this. Because there's ring that goes around. I don't remember how many blocks deep it is. I probably should have taken measurements of that before we came out here, but that's okay. So this will actually be that ring that encircles the lower portal area. But what if we do something like this? How do we feel about that? That is a lot of sea lanterns, though. That might be too much. Maybe possibly too much. Not loving it. I mean, I love the amethyst, but there's something about that it's just not vibing for me, and I'm not sure what it is. Love that it still makes the noise, though. That's awesome. Yay! Okay, I'm sorry, my mom called, so I've been away for a minute. Can you tell me the idea again? Okay, so what we're discussing right now is I'm just kind of doing a little bit of brainstorming as far as our inner ring area here. You know how we have the obsidian ring that we built underneath our big flat disc area that we worked on in the last stream. And what I'm trying to figure out is how we're going to make the spokes leading to our portal. So basically the idea being that, and actually now that I think about it, this ring is not parallel with the portal. The portal's actually above a little bit. And the reason for that was that I have the box underneath for the wither. A block idea for gradient polished basalt. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I need to go to the end and I need to get the dimensions of stuff so we can make this accurately. I do like the idea of the crying obby though going through the middle. I think that's really cool. Ivar the Boneless. That is a phenomenal phenomenal username. Oh my gosh, I literally can't talk today. Definitely like the idea of using the crying obby like that somehow. But welcome into the community. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope your Tuesday is going well. We're glad to have you here. Feel free to jump in the chat and start talking with folks, or just lurk, listen, and watch. Whatever is your vibe is totally fine. We're just glad you're here and hope you're having a good one. Let me pause real quick here. Speaking of which, now that my follower goal thing has done what it's supposed to do, let's fix this here. There we go. I can spell, I swear. It may not be my forte, but I can spell. There we go. Okay, like the crying obby too. Yeah, the crying obby is so pretty. I love that as a block. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's take a pause here because, so we've got this figured out. The Enderman part is correct. Because basically his waist level is right about where the portal's going to be. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to count down 19 below the portal, and that's where we're going to have our Enderman ring, basically. So that part's fairly easy to figure out. But we need to figure out from the portal, if we look at this as our platform. So this is where the platform is going to be. Obviously, again, not crying obby. This is just what I'm doing for the moment. Soul campfire around the walkway. Oh, that's a cool idea. Actually, I love that. Soul campfires and regular campfires would be a great way to incorporate both our fire and water into everything. Fantastic idea. Thank you for that one. But we have to figure out from this level down to our current obsidian level, how many blocks do we have here? So we actually have to like rough in a staircase just so we can see where we are here. And then also we got to figure out with our current obby ring to our portal here, because I'm pretty sure the portal's actually up above. So we would actually have like a little, like probably a slab staircase maybe leading up. Possibly, because we're going to build an obsidian box underneath there that's going to be for our wither fight. Seen soul campfire encased in glass, and it looks super cool. That is a really, really cool idea, actually. Let me see. So let's do both of our campfires here. So we could do something here where... Hello? Like something like that, where at each one of these rings, or each one of these spokes leading up to the center, we could do something like that. That would give us that closing in of things a little bit. Something like that. The only thing I don't like is that this has a nice break, and then this is here. I kind of want to get rid of this and do something more, because I like this little gradient of stuff here. So what if I, something like that? Maybe? I don't know. I'll figure this out. Somehow I will figure this out. See, because that puts it on the inside, which I don't care for that. What if we kind of come out like this instead? And then we do this, that, and we put this back here. So I kind of like that. That looks kind of cool. And then our pillar would come out here like this. Gives it a regal vibe. Yeah, oh, very much. Very, very much. I like that. Okay, so something like that could work. The only thing is then we need to put a little bit of sea lantern right there so it mirrors. I like things that mirror. So now we have that kind of feel. So we have like that mirrored kind of corner look right here, which I dig that. Okay, so we could definitely do something like that. But again, we have to go in and we have to figure out, Little Red Demon, welcome in. Good morning, happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're having a good day. We got to figure out what our rise is between our obsidian ring and our portals right now. We have to kind of map that in. And then also what's our rise between these two spaces as well. But I do like this. I do like this as a way to like bridge the gap. And your day's going well so far? I'm glad to hear that. That is wonderful. Here's our little Enderman statues that we're going to be using in the end project. And of course, they're going to be standing on a ring down below here. You know, maybe we could do a thing. So we've been kind of focusing on trying to incorporate both into the build. But what if we had like this ring is the water section and then the bottom is the fire down below? That could be a way to like have both without having to worry about like intermixing them, because then it just gets really busy. That could be a fun way to do it. All right, that's an option. Okay, let's come back down here to our platform. We'll stop right here. We're going to exit out, and we're going to pop back into the end real quick. I think we ended up in the end. So let's see. Yes, okay, we are in the end. So yes, I was correct. So right now we have a rise up to the platform of 2 blocks. So that's something. Idea, turn the plus into a diamond. I mean, we could do that. We could turn that into a diamond just to give it that nice little teal pop of color. Okay, so where is, this is our, which direction are we facing here? This is our north portal. Okay, so there should be a portal up over here somewhere. Where is it? Right there. Okay. So what we have to figure out is what is our distance between our ring here. So here's 0. So this is going to be sea lantern. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Excuse me one second. Okay. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. How much further do we have to go? I'm not looking at you. We say 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Where is my portal? Portal's way out over there. Okay. So we may end up having... Because that's a bit of a ways out there. Soul campfire represents water and regular campfire represents fire. Yeah, exactly. And that, we're going to incorporate the regular campfire into the fire aspect of the build and then the soul campfire into the water aspect for sure. I think that'll look really cool. So that's a lot of blocks. So obviously we will need to build out our ring platform first so that it goes from each one of those. So I have to figure out what the coordinates are for my northeast, southwest, and then go from there. And then, oh, now they should. What's the deal with that? Why do they kind of pop up and then go away? I'm confusion. Anyway, so yeah, we have to figure out northeast, southwest, what all of our coordinates are. We have to get the circle created, which I will do the circle generator just like I did for all of our other projects. Both our ring right here that our obsidian platform is, and our ring that I used for our glass surrounding our ocean monument. I'm going to use the same program for all that. But we have to get a ring that goes around to each portal, because once we do that, then we can figure out where everything is. I think we need to build our platform for our portals. We could almost build our Enderman statues after the fact. because they don't really matter in terms of this part of the project. We can put them in once we have the ring. So let's make a to-do list that we need to work on for this. So we need to do a ring to the portals. And then from there, we have to figure out how we want to get up and down to each one of those. Snackery the pig. Okay, Aragon, we'll head back to the house and work on that in 1 second. So ring to the portals, we need to figure out the rise between the portal platform and the obsidian platform. And do we want that to be, if we use slabs, we could make stairs leading up to all of them, which would be really cool, and I would love that. I would love to have that be an option. And because we have such a wide space to be able to work with, we might be okay in terms of having a nice rise and maybe a little bit of straight at the end, you know, to where it's not like full angle leading in, but like maybe flat and then angle up a little further outside of the ring. Because it would actually be kind of nice if we could maybe not have the stairs or the platform or the stairs or the ramp, if you will, start until we get out from underneath our mosaic here. Because here's our mosaic right here. So if we start right here and make a rise up, that could actually be really cool. And then just have a walkway leading into this center area right here. That is an option. Alternatively, we could completely get rid of our obsidian thing here and put it out there a little further out around as well. That's an option. But I like the idea of having an inner ring. So I'll have to kind of figure that out. I don't know. We'll see. But I think that might be a smart idea, is just have it start at the mosaic. Because I think if we go too far under, we're going to lose the look of the staircase. In this case, it comes out and then starts on the end. So that'll kind of like feed underneath. And I think that'll look cool. So let's go ahead and head back to the house, and we will go name Snackery the pig. I love that, Snackery. Do you just want one of the pigs that are in the pig pen, or do we need to find a special Snackery? Also, guys, you know the rule. When we take a sleep, we take a drink. So go ahead, grab your cups, and have a little sip while I get a name tag for a little Snackery. So cute. We still need Tom the Melon. Shoot, we need to do that before we end stream. Bacon requested that a little bit ago. We need to make sure we do that. How's my stuff? Okay, armor's fine, elytra's fine. So let's go put this over here and there, and this goes up. All right, calm down, cinnamon roll. Snackery lives on Mount Tarragon. Oh, that's going to be kind of difficult, but we'll figure that out. Okay. Snackery the pig. I'm putting the whole name because I can. Why not? Let's go ahead and grab a lead, because we're going to have to bring Snackery up. Luckily, the lead salesman came around not too long ago and left us quite a few. So that was handy. Can't complain too much about that. I left the door open. What a monster. Now, I know I saw some pigs up here on the mountain. We just got a... Hello? Cow in the tree? There's Snackery right there. Ta-da! And he can be connected to this thing right here. E. Aha! Snackery is now here. Ta-da! Snackery the pig. He lives on Mount Tarragon. He is attached to Mount Tarragon. So there you go. Snackery the pig. Oh, we could have done this guy. That guy would have been better because he's like right here. Oh, can I take Snackery's name tag back and put him on this guy? That's all right. Maybe we can lead Snackery up here. We'll give him a little bit of help. There's a chicken there too. What the heck? Let's go grab a potato and see if we can't lead Snackery up a bit. Of course, my redstone broken again. It just does not want to stay. Leads would work. Yes, we may have to do leads. So let's go ahead and grab some potatoes here. And we'll go grab one more lead. So I have a feeling this could get a little dicey. Oh, I should have grabbed melon while I was in there. Darn it. Okay, an extra name tag. Extra lead. So let's just swap that around. Just in case we have to name another one. I do have an anvil in my box of stuff. So if we need to get another one, we can. Let me go catch that one that was up here on top of the mountain, and we're going to get him secured in. Where'd he go? Where'd you go? Piggy. Is that it? He's gone. He's like, I am out of here. Goodbye. Fare thee well. Oh, hello. No, you're right here. Come with me. I would like to get you over here, if you could, please. You are going to be secured right there. All right, so. Other snackery down here. Let's see if we can get you to come up this way. Can we get you here? Let's do this. Now he should, theoretically, we do this, he should follow me up, which would be super snazzy. Come, piggy. Come, follow. Thank you. Okay, now you are here. I have rescued you. You're welcome, by the way. Not that you thanked me at all, but whatever. Okay, now you come with me. He loves to sleep in boats. Yeah, we could always have him sleep in boats. All right, Snackery, if you could please scooch so that way I can get up here without falling down again. That would be super. Thanks. Okay, you come up here. So we now have 2 piggies. If I put Snackery here, he can't really get away. Can someone explain that little glitch to me? That was something. Okay, there we go. That was really crazy. Did you guys see that? Like it placed the block, but it didn't. That was strange. All right, there you go. So Snackery lives right there at that pole now. And just because you're a good little piggy, we'll do this. And if you guys can reach each other, good luck on ya. Okay, that was weird. Somehow that happened from that far apart. All right. We'll say that is a thing. All right, let's go grab the melon so we can name it for Bacon because we forgot to do that on the last stream. We need to make sure we do that before we close things out today. So we have Tim the Pumpkin and Tom the Melon, which I just love. Excellent names. Melon. And we will head over to the anvil, slap that on there real quick and get it named. Tom. Love finds a way, right? I'm telling you what, no leads could keep those pigs apart. They had to do what they had to do. All right, so we have Tim and we have Tom. Bacon, if you're watching, there you go. We have Tim the Pumpkin, so Pumpkin, yeah. You got new headphones. Excellent. Welcome into the net. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. It's been a minute, but we're glad you're back. All right, so I have to put these signs up here, though, because Bacon, like, worded it a certain way that I just loved. So let me do this. So we need 2 signs. So it is Pumpkin. And I think that's what it was. Yep, there we go. Tim Tom. Yes, we have Tim Tom. Tim Tom. Not as good as Tim Tams, but that's okay. Can't eat them anyway, so who cares? So there you go, Bacon. You have your friends now. You're good to go. You can't hear your AC. Wow. Oh, there are noise-canceling headphones. Nice. Those are excellent. One of these days I need to get one of those for like when I travel, because I'm going to be traveling a lot for my job, and noise-canceling headphones would be really nice on the airplanes. That and a little Valium. Let's be real. Me and Prince Valium are going to have a date on a regular basis when I'm traveling. Can guarantee that. All right, guys, so this is where we're going to break off. We made some really good progress in terms of the creative side of the build. We have an idea now, or we know what our Enderman statues are going to look like. We have an idea of how our platform staircase transition is going to be. And obviously we have a lot of work to do still, but now we have way more in mind for what we were going to do, or what we're going to do than what we had before. So that's awesome. We just got to figure out the transition blocks. I think we're going to stick with the black stone because I really like it's as close to black as we're going to get for our transitions. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to frame those because I don't want to do sea lanterns for the whole thing because it's going to get a little like ridiculous. But excuse me, we'll figure out some sort of like ramp border to each one of those little platforms. Yeah, the project's huge. It's going to be amazing. If we get it done before 5,000 days, I'll be shocked. It would be nice if we could. But we'll get as much done as we can. It's one of those builds where I'm like, you know what? It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger as we go along. It was originally, if you guys remember, when we first started, it was just going to be this. We were just going to do the mosaic and it was going to be done. But then it became so much more, and I'm really excited to make it what it's going to be. Especially once you turn the shaders on. That's going to be really pretty. But yeah, so I'm excited, and it's starting to come together now. Now I'm a little less blocked with the blocks, so that's good. All right, so let me go ahead and let's switch this over here. Who is streaming right now? We got Puzzled Slime, Gutty, Nukery, and Jamal that we've raided into recently. Let's see who else is streaming. For everyone in the chat, if there is someone that you follow that maybe I didn't mention, that's a hardcore Minecraft player that you'd like us to go check out and give them a little love and support and maybe boost up their analytics a little bit, please feel free to let me know. Let's see here. I'm trying to see, this person is hardcore, one viewer right now. Let me take a peek. I love to go into the places where they maybe only have one viewer or very few viewers. It's kind of nice to do that. Let's see. And thank you for the raid message and the Discord. Yes, if you're going to be joining us on the raid, please make sure you copy paste that raid message so you can show a little love when we get to where we're going. It's always nice to let them all know that we're together. And also make sure you hit your refresh button when you get there, just to make sure that we transfer from my stream to their stream and we give their analytics the boost that they need. So there's something weird about Twitch. It doesn't always recognize that you've joined a new stream. It like thinks you're still in the old stream. I don't know why. It makes no sense. Let me see. Ooh, this is interesting. Cloud Steel SMP day 1. This is not a hardcore, but this person is day 1 grind, which I love that. Let me see here. It looks like this could be kind of fun. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go raid into this person. They just got started. They've only been up for about 3 minutes. I think it would be a lot of fun to go ahead and head over there. /raid. Solemn Stag. All right. It is marked as a mature audience's channel, so if that's not your vibe, totally not a problem. Just make sure that you make the decision to stay or go based on that. If you can, again, make sure you copy paste that raid message. That way they all know that we're together. I had a wonderful time with everybody. Thank you for all your input on palettes and builds and things like that. It's always super, super helpful when fresh eyes are around to throw ideas and kind of look at things and go, what if we tweak this? So thank you very much to everybody who participated in that today. Make sure you guys go out and do something kind today. The world could use it. It seems like every time I turn on the news or look at Reddit nowadays, there's some unpleasantness, and that just means that the rest of us folks need to work that much harder to make the world a little kinder. And it can be one very simple small action that can make a huge difference in someone's day. So start small to have it work big. Okay, I know it sounds weird, but trust, it can make a big difference. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, everybody, and I will see you all on the next stream. Have a good one.